It's definitely a loss that's going to be felt throughout our agency and throughout the community.
He dedicated his life to serving and protecting others, but today would be the last for Galt Canine Officer Kevin Tong.
Knowing that he's not going to be coming in, it's going to be sad.
The 35-year-old died when a burglary suspect shot him with a single bullet.
I try to put that out of my mind as best as possible.
Tonight, family, friends, and the law enforcement community are mourning the sudden loss. Galt's second deadly officer shooting in a matter of months.
Good evening. I'm Shannon Brenius.
I'm Sam Shannon. We have team coverage tonight. Nick James with how this shooting happened.
We start with Ron Jones in Galt with what Officer Tom's family and friends are saying.
And you know what makes the story so heart-wrenching? Not only were officers on the scene to try to provide aid for the victim, but we're learning that a family member was there who happens to be a Galt police officer, his very own close cousin. Knowing that this is your cousin, when you saw that it was him lying there on the ground, what went through your mind?
You know what, when I first heard the call come out that an officer was down, knowing my cousin, something in me just told me it was him.
Detective Jared Ton, an undercover officer with Galt PD, was one of the first officers to respond to the shooting. He had no idea it was his cousin, a former roommate, someone he joined the Junior Explorer program at Roseville PD with when they were just kids.
I try to put that out of my mind as best as possible, actually.
Jared noticed that Kevin was severely wounded, shot in the face.
We tried to, do first aid on him.
They did what they could before paramedics arrived, but it didn't look good.
Just thinking about hoping he's, okay. And
Jared decided not to get overwhelmed by seeing a family member on the ground, dying. He says he kept his wits about him and focused on the job at hand, securing the scene and looking for any possible witnesses or suspects.
We knew at the time there was an armed suspect and trying to focus on that and not think about the personal relationship.
Within hours, his cousin was pronounced dead at Kaiser South Sacramento. When the dust has settled, how are you going to be able to deal with what just happened? Jared says for him and his family, it will be their faith.
I'm not angry about it. I'm sad about it, but I'm not angry about it. And we don't weep as those who have no hope. And it's hard to live that day to day sometimes, but this is a good reminder of that.
Well, we're also learning that Kevin is not married. He does not have any kids. However, his mom and dad are here in town as they plan to bury their son.
Boy, what a gut-wrenching experience for his cousin to live through that. Unbelievable,
Absolutely.
Ron. Okay, thanks so much.